No, Gym Guy! Get back inside, Gym Guy! I forgot to talk to you! Hilda, I've been talking with Bianca and I'm wondering, since we left November down, has something about me changed? I'm thinking about what I want to do, what I should do. I felt like there was nothing. Have I really become stronger, or is it just my Pokemon that have? I don't know anymore. Hey, cheer up. Isn't it nice to see everyone? Hilda, you know what? This time I'll go to the Pokemon fan club. I'm really searching for what I want to do and what I can do. Who are you? Who, us? I'm Bianca, this is Sharon. I know you are there. Why don't you show yourselves? How did he know? Impressive, gym leader of Osiris. We, the Shadow Triad, are beings of the shadows and not easily noticed. Our mission was to speak only with Hilda, but so be it. Gets has a message for you. Come to Dragon Spiral Tower. Is it there that our Lord and no way waits for you. Now our mission is complete. Dragon Spiral Tower, what's going on? Hey, tell me. Now hang on, young man. If you're here for a gym challenge, hang on for a bit. I've got to head to Dragon Spiral Tower. I'm going too. Dragon Spiral Tower is to the north of here, right? Whoa, what should I do? For now, I have to go to Dragon Spiral Tower, okay? I'm heading north. I'm back inside, gotta fucking talk to Gym Guy. From Bryson, I've learned how to say more with fewer words. But yeah, basically, Leon is like, he can use all of it, so now Ash is allowed to use all of it. Ash starts off with Pikachu, and Leon sends out a Cinderace, which comes out like a badass. So yeah. Basically, so basically after that, a Thunderbolt happens from Pikachu, and then happens what I just said before. Also, Leon says before is no thought to tactics then. Let's crush him, Cinderace. He has no thoughts for tactics. I think Leon is like anticipating Ash to know about Libero, which he doesn't. So that's cool. So after that, Pikachu gets returned. Ash returns Pikachu, and Leon returns Cinderace, and then sends out Inteleon. And Ash sends out Gengar. And now the real battle begins. I was hoping this was not gonna be something dumb as fuck like the Alola League. Look, you can say whatever you want. In my opinion, Ash vs. Kukui shouldn't have been 4 parts. It was a perfect 3-parter, but they extended that first part with having nothing in that first battle. Fuck you. I'm sorry, I'm angry about that. People are like, oh, it's 4 parts, motherfucker. Technically it's 3. Like, nothing really happens. No Pokemon gets knocked out. Hey, Hilda. Ah, crap. But what I do like is the fact that Ash is like, oh, it's like I'm battling Go. Oh, Hilda, you must be Bianca. I'm the other Professor Juniper. The Professor Juniper who gave you the Pokédex, my daughter. Nice to meet you, Professor. Thanks to Professor Juniper, I got to go on a journey and start figuring out possibilities for my life. I'm very, very grateful to her. Is that right? Grand. Actually, we should chat later. Hilda, Bianca, here's the situation. Some members of Team Plasma, quite a large group, broke through the tower wall and went inside. Bryson and that young man, I believe his name is Sharon. The two of them went after Team Plasma, but... Professor, what's this Dragon Spiral Tower? Ha! I guess you would be curious. Well, I'll explain briefly. Dragon Spiral Towers has stood tall since long before Unova was founded. On the top floor, the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon waits for a person seeking truth to appear. That's what is said. Are you going to go after Team Plasma like your friend did? It's admirable of you to join the fight against Team Plasma, but it's risky too. Don't worry, Hilda and Sharon are both really strong, and they've beaten Team Plasma before. But I'm not all that strong, actually, I admit. I'm not very strong, so I was thinking it would be nice if maybe I could stay here and be your bodyguard. Why, thank you, that makes me feel so much safer. Really? She literally just said, I suck. Like, I'm not good. But I could be your bodyguard. It's like, but you're not strong. Well, that's up to you. Climb the tower. This is all I can give you, but please, but it might help you rest. The old chateau. Still, what could Team Plasma be after? Oh, I wonder what they could be after. Earlier, the gym leader went up to the tower. If you're lucky, you might witness a legend. I'm never lucky. But yeah, so Inteleon goes up against Gengar, which is very exciting stuff. Let me see here. Gengar starts off with Shadow Ball, but not before being hit in the face, I think, with a Snipe Shot. Snipe Shot hits Gengar in the face, but Gengar doesn't give a fuck and flosses out the Shadow Ball like a badass. And then Leon is basically like, hit it. Alright, what did he say? Hit it! That's what he said. Ash is shocked. And then we get Dark Pulse from Inteleon, which is super effective from Gengar. Gengar dodge it! So Gengar hops into the floor to dodge it. And Leon's like, that won't work. Aqua Jet, and creates an Aqua Jet counter shield. The nerve of this fellow. Why are you even here? What's that? Don is like, counter shield. Why is Simisear even here? It's a spinning tactic competitor Ash and Pikachu used in the semifinals replicated perfectly. So yeah, Leon has done a perfect combination. It's an interesting trick of yours to my arsenal. I added that interesting trick of yours to my arsenal. I'm impressed, Leon. So yeah, we now have a counter shield that hits Gengar out of the floor. That's interesting too. Gengar gets hit over and over. I think the dude forgot to fly, but... whatever. Ash is under some real pressure, yes. Agreed. Even mastering his rival's techniques if it helps him win. And Inteleon marvelously pulls it off. Yes, indeed, Inteleon does. I'll put you in the fucking PC. And Gengar uses Will-O-Wisp to create smoke, or steam, I guess. Because of the fact that's how that works. Inteleon then keeps an eye on, because he can see in the dark. Alright, let's see, who needs the most? I had a feeling it was gonna be you. But are you good, actually, in the Dragon Spiral Tower? Because I don't think you are, good sir. I don't think you're gonna be good for the next part of the game, because... oh no. But every Pokemon that I catch needs to have some time spent on the team. So no matter what, you are forced to be on the team. Yo, go inside the damn tower. What's wrong with you? Ah, you can be used. But yeah, basically, after that, Ash G-Maxes his Gengar and he gets... and hits a G-Max Terror, I think that's what it's called. If I remember correctly, that's the name. G-Max Terror, Gengar's signature Gigantamax move. And hits Inteleon. Inteleon starts shooting it away. What I found funny during battle as well is the fact it's like, you know, Hop is Del Sonya's like, oh yeah, hey, my brother's Pokemon can dual wield. I was like, get the fuck out of here. What the hell do you mean? Why are you in the front side? But yeah, it's like dual wield. I don't know why I thought that was funny, but I did think it was funny. I don't actually know what the hell the... I'm gonna use Cryogonal a bit in here. In battles where I can obviously use it. Alright, Ultraphoner. So yeah. Let me see, let me skip a bit ahead. It's basically like... it hits... Gengar still hits Inteleon with that move. And then gets hit by Inteleon. And after that, Inteleon... and then after that... Gengar uses Max Ooze. Is something going wild on the top of the tower? But yeah, basically he uses Max Ooze. And Inteleon uses Dark Pulse, hits Hilda. Fuck. It's Hilda. What? No. You can walk on the fallen columns too. I'm going after Team Plasma. But anyway, so basically after that, so Inteleon shoots a Dark Ball straight into the mouth of Gengar. And then Gengar hits Inteleon in the back. And I was watching this episode, like I was not watching it live, but I was watching like playback of live stream, so there was a live chat that you can replay. And during the live chat, everyone was like, oh, double KO! After Inteleon got hit in the back, everyone was like, double KO! But no, Gengar survives. Oh, why did I do this? I needed the second one. But yeah. But Inteleon is knocked out and Gengar got shot straight out of its G-Max, which I think is why people thought that Gengar got knocked out. But no, Gengar lives. But somehow, like, can't Gigantamax Pokemon can use 3 moves, not 2. Oh, I immediately got a shiny stone back. But like, they can use 3 moves before reverting back to normal, not 2. So they made Leon so powerful that even one of his weaker Pokemon, or maybe weakest Pokemon, was still strong enough to knock a Pokemon out of Gigantamaxing. Fuck off, they made him so way too powerful. But still, pretty cool. After that, Leon sends out Mr. Rime. Also, Leon explained about the whole Libero ability, but anyway. Sends out Mr. Rime. Gengar uses Sludge Bomb, and Mr. Rime uses Freeze Dry. I think that's the Ice type move that's super effective on water types. And then after that, you see Mr. Rime kind of getting a chilly. It kind of seems like he's getting cold, because he's like grilling. And it's like, alright. But then Ash smiles, and Leon is surprised, and Leon is like, use another Freeze Dry, and Mr. Rime just basically swings his cane in the air and does nothing with it. Because of the fact that Curse Body activated, that's why Ash was smiling. But Leon is like, I don't give a fuck. I will use Psychic Terrain and Expanding Force to kick your ass. So Gengar gets knocked out, and that's the end of the episode. But Ash did get the first win. I'm shocked, by the way. Hilda, we'll hold them here. You go on ahead. This is nothing, but there are sure a lot of them. What a complete bother. So young, but so tough. But yeah, so Mr. Rime basically takes it out. It's cool seeing Mr. Rime. You know, we haven't seen that Pokemon in the anime yet. Now, what I do like about Leon is that his entire team is Galar based except for Charizard. I can respect that because of the fact that in the games he doesn't really have that, and also we haven't really seen Cryogonal Spotlight. There you go, at least I've said it now, in case I forget later on. During the battle against the 8th gym, which is why I call it Ice type to begin with. Uh-oh. Good. It was nothing. By the way, you're supposed to be strong. What's wrong with you? You have a modest nature. But yeah, and that's the end of the episode. I thought the episode was spectacular. Not gonna lie. I thought it was great, dude. You know, it was like no Pokemon went down like a little Gastrodon. Nobody went down like Gastrodon. And it's like, if we can keep this up for the next 3 parts, because this is gonna be a 4-parter, keep that in mind. I've seen a lot of people being like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna do for the last episode. But it's been confirmed for like a week that it's gonna be 4 parts, or 2 weeks that this shit's gonna be 4 parts. But yeah, so I really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. And now we come to the final thing that I kind of want to talk about during this entire recording session. So I'll probably just talk about this. Now this may get a little bit political. I would like to warn you of ahead of time. Might get a little bit of a political part in here, but don't worry about it. It's not as bad as you think, okay? So, Avatar, I watched the entire fucking thing. Both The Legends of Aang and The Legend of Korra. I watched them both. I gotta say they are fantastic. Korra's not as good as Aang, I will say this. But I loved it nonetheless. Korra was great. I mean, compared to Hollywood now, it's mwah. There's like really no wokeness in there. It's just good storytelling. And I think, like, why did I do that? I was supposed to switch. Oh no. Okay, good job, Cryogono. I'm proud of you. Why did I do that? But anyway, so Scraggy, you're up against the next one, I guess. But yeah, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the episodes, you know, of Korra as well. Because normally it's like whole woke shit, where it's like, oh my god, you know, let's get woke as fuck. Feminism and all that garbage. No, I want to see a woman get beaten down, rise up, and beat the shit out of the opponent. Nowadays, women aren't allowed to do that, because it's shown as a weakness for women, I guess. But Korra, she gets beaten down, she gets traumatized, she gets fucked up, but still rises above it. And that's someone that I can follow. So if I ever have a daughter, this is kind of like female content that I'm gonna show her. Not the other shit. Alright? I ain't gonna show her about the fact like, oh, like She-Hulk, never. God awful compared to this. Holy crap, I enjoyed this. Now Korra is not perfect. I mean, there are personal issues that I have. Like, I think the Aang saga is perfectly paced. This is also gonna be mainly about Korra. But I think that the Aang saga, I guess, is perfectly paced. Because you have like, you know, you got a beginning, a middle, and an end. The whole series is about killing the Fire Lord. Beating the Fire Lord, that's it. So we have a beginning, a middle, and an end. The only thing I didn't like is at the end, when Zuko is like, what happened to my mom? It's like, why did they have to put that in there? That is bad. Okay, that's bad. In my personal opinion, that shit is actually bad. Because that's kind of like an extra couple of episodes needed to be added to find Zuko's mom. Or could have been an entire arc. So it's kind of like, I just pretend that she's dead, okay? Because we don't see her in Korra either. And I don't give a fuck about what the comics have to say. They could say, but in the comic books, I don't care. Okay, people? I do not actually care. I don't give a fuck what the comic books say. They can say whatever you want. I just don't care. Because apparently there are comic books about this as well. Like, the ending of Korra has another season, but then a comic book version of the season, another season. And I'm like, no. But yeah. But like I said, I really enjoyed Korra. I thought it wasn't as good because of the fact that it has more like seasonal villains rather than a series villain. It's like the villains aren't really connected in any way. They kind of connect this villain of seasons 2 and 3 together. With the fact that the organization of season 3 is kind of like the villain of season 2 was part of the Red Lotus. But it's kind of like, it's more an afterthought thing. I'm not mad about it, but it's kind of like, let's not say with it, shall we? But I will say I was scared going in. Also, there's one clip show episode which, thanks to Pokemon Journeys, I despise now. No, you can go fuck yourself. A clip show episode. These people are insane. But they have a clip show episode in this series, which pisses me off too. But there are like 3 stories told. Like, Mako tells a story about how he had a relationship with Korra and Kazumi. I think that was her name. I may be misremembering her. She was the least useful one out of them all, kind of. Legend of Korra. Characters. Asami, not Kasumi. Asami. So yeah, Basically, how he had a relationship with Asami and then Korra, and how that got completely fucked.